Hello, everyone. So I'm going to set the timer real quick. If you're on the replay gang, go ahead and skip forward 30 seconds. I'm going to wait like 30 more seconds for more people to get in the room.
So I'm going to set the timer
Hang on
real
a sec.
quick. If you're on the replay gang,
Shoot.
go ahead and skip forward 30 seconds. I'm going to wait like 30 more seconds for more people to get in the room.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Okay, no more echoing now. I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay, so let me set the timer. I don't know why that picture Mother Debbie. I'm going to start the timer. In the meantime, let me know if you guys can hear me all right or not.
So let me set the timer. I don't know why that picture Mother Debbie. I'm going to start the timer.
Okay, can you guys hear me good now? I'm sorry, I had like my YouTube channel running in the background, so it's echoing. So how is everyone doing? What is the tea, everyone? Hello, Leah. Hello, Loretta. Hello, Joanna, Nessa, Bethany, GSP, Blazer. Thank you guys all for joining. So I get distracted and lose my train of thought. So I'm just going to talk about everything I need to talk about, and then I'm going to go through the comments afterwards. So we have a lot to talk about, guys. So first, let's go ahead and look at the latest drama between Lacey and Shane. And I actually reached out to sources close to Lacey, and they revealed a lot. They talked about the full context of these videos and what happened leading up to it. And they talked all about the charges with the cat. I got the discharge papers from the vet with all the details of what exactly happened. So make sure you keep watching. We're going to get to that after this. And it's bad. So I know I brushed briefly upon it and talked about how Shane punched the cat, but we finally have all the details. But let's look at all this latest drama with Shane and Lacey first. So Lacey had posted on her Instagram and she shared this. I'm going to upload my version without the cuss words so I don't get demonetized.
Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out. I'm going, man. I'm gone, and I ain't gonna pick up the other ball.
Where's
Get a fucking job. I got a job, bitch. Get a fucking job before I knock your head off. Carry your ass. Cops are coming. Yeah, cops are coming. They already got the plate. Just get the hell out of here.
Okay, I thought I edited out the cuss words, but I guess not. So she had posted that, and she said, I guess round 2 of the psych ward didn't do a thing. Sad for Summy. So glad we have my dad to always protect us. And then she posted a video on her daughter's first birthday. Hang on, let me pull it up real quick. So here is the picture on her daughter's, or the video. And she says, my last post is not about judging someone with mental illness, but I'm over my name getting dragged. I'm a good mom and I don't deserve it. I protect my kids and I'll not stand behind anyone who hurts innocent animals. I don't care who they are. If you can't be grown and take your meds, that's on you. My kids come first and they're healing and happy. When a judge decides it's safe for Stummy to see her dad, then it'll be up to a judge. Till then, I'm doing what's best for me and my kids. I try to let him see her supervised, and he acted crazy. I'm glad he's not missing, but at this point, I'm standing up for myself and my family. We have so many new amazing ventures in store. I hope all this settles down one day. Till then, I'll continue standing up and defending my character. So I reached out to one of Lacey's friends to get the full context of the first video we saw, because we just saw what happened at the end. We didn't see anything that led up to Lacey's dad freaking out and all that drama. So Lacey's friend said that Lacey had pulled up to meet with Shane. So according to them, that Shane was always complaining about never seeing Summer on social media, but he was never asking Lacey to see her. So he finally asked Lacey, and Lacey was like, okay, let's meet up. And Lacey decided to meet at her dad's house because it's a safe place. And Lacey pulled up, and she didn't even get a chance to get out of her truck before Shane came running up, and he was being hostile. And he opened up the back door and tried to grab Summer and take off with her. And he was yelling, going crazy. He was pushing Lacey out of the way when she was trying to grab Summer. And Lacey's daughter was so upset and freaking out. She ran down the street to Lacey's dad's house crying. And so Lacey's dad showed up and told Shane to get the F away from Lacey and his granddaughter. And the aftermath of all that we saw in the video. So Shane suffers from being bipolar, and when he was with Lacey, she had him going to counseling meetings and made sure he took his meds, and I guess he secretly stopped taking his meds. And let's talk about what happened with the cat now. So this is like really crazy. Can you guys hear me? Sorry, I saw someone say I'm the only one with no audio. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. It takes a minute for the comments. I don't want to be talking if you guys can't hear me. Okay, good. Okay, so this is so crazy. So Lacey and Shane, they were at home, and Shane was off his meds, and he was upset because he found out that Lacey and John had been talking again. So Lacey left. She went to go get her taxes done. She left Shane at home with her kids, and Shane ended up punching the cat in the face and then hid the cat's barely lifeless body. So Lacey came home after doing her taxes, and she couldn't find the cat anywhere. She spent all night looking for the cat, and then she was like, okay, maybe the cat's hiding. I don't know. But Shane was acting really weird, and he even tried to help Lacey find the cat for a while the night before. And then Lacey started to get a weird feeling because Shane was like, okay, let's pack up, just you, me, and Summer, and let's go see my family. But usually when they go visit Shane's family, they stay with his family. But Shane was trying to get them to drive out to the middle of nowhere and stay at a hotel with just Lacey and the kids. And she thought something was up. She thought it was weird. And this was the next day after the cat went missing. So Lacey woke up the next morning, and she started looking for the cat. And Shane was trying to hurry up and like go to this hotel with just her and Summer. And the cat was nowhere in sight. And the cat is an indoor cat, and it always comes for food. So Lacey was trying to get the cat to come for breakfast, and it wasn't coming. And so Lacey and her child, they were looking manically everywhere for the cat. And then the next morning, Shane was helping the night before look for the cat. And then the next morning when they're manically trying to look for the cat, Shane just wanted to hurry up and leave, and he wasn't helping. He just sat on the couch and just stared off into space the whole time. And finally, Lacey's son saw the cat, its ear trying to peek up over the cabinet, and they found the cat, and it was hanging on to dear life on top of the cabinet. And Shane had hid it there the day before and left it there to suffer all night. And it was horrific. And not only that, you're going to pretend you know where the cat is and try to help Lacey the night before find the cat when the whole time you know that cat's like dying on top of the cabinet. That is so messed up. So, and then I guess what happened was Lacey's friend ended up calling the police on Shane, and the police showed up. And Shane at first was denying it, pretending nothing happened. And the police at first thought that maybe the cat was an outdoor cat. Maybe the cat got in a fight with another cat. Lacey's like, no, my cat's an indoor cat. I think something happened to it. And Shane finally admitted that he had punched the cat. And he was like, I'm so sorry. I'll do whatever you need me to do. I just need help. I'm bipolar. I haven't took my meds. So the police, he got lucky. The police ended up not taking him to jail. They ended up taking him to a mental hospital to do like a 5150, like a 72-hour hold. But what happened was Shane went inside, and as soon as the police pulled off, he walked right back out and tried to go back home after that. And so then I guess the animal control got a hold of the vet discharge papers. We're going to get into that in just a second. And when the animal control got a hold of those papers, they ended up pressing charges on Shane. So that explains the gap in between when the incident happened and when he was arrested, because it happened on The 23rd, the cat went to the hospital. On the 24th, he wasn't charged then, and he was charged 3 weeks later when animal control finally decided to charge him. So now let's go ahead and look at this vet discharge paper. It's kind of, here, let me pull it up real quick. Hopefully you guys can read it. If not, I'm going to read off it the best I can. Hang on a second. I got to put my glasses on for this. So if you want to know how serious these charges are, this is the vet report. It shows Spooky was 6 months old and she went to the emergency clinic on Saturday, April 24th. And it says Spooky was admitted to the emergency clinic after blunt force head trauma. She was given an injection of pain medication to help with discomfort and facilitate x-rays. The small panel of blood work did not show any abnormalities, but did reveal a fracture, and I can't pronounce the medical term for it, but it's the bones underneath Spooky's eyes, and she had a fracture on her right side. And they also showed concern for a possible fracture of the bones underneath Spooky's eyes on the left eye as well. So Lacey's friend ended up calling the cops on Shane, and she said he showed zero empathy or remorse. And I'm not, like, I don't even know this cat, and reading these vet discharge papers and finding out the graphic details of what happened to Spooky, it just had me in tears. It's just so heartbreaking. Like, that poor innocent cat didn't do anything to you, and the fact that you just left that cat to suffer, like, that just shows that it's more than just a heat of the moment thing. Because, like, maybe you got mad and did something, but to sit there and just sit on it and let that, oh my gosh, that's like a different type of monster. I just cannot. So let me go ahead and read some of your comments. I'm going to put my glasses on because I'm like super blind as hell. Yeah, and so right now, Lacey has sole custody of Summer, and she doesn't want Shane to be around him until he gets some help with his medical issues. And I mean, I don't blame her, because if he's going to act like that towards the innocent cat, if he didn't get out of the house, it was only a matter of time before that progresses to a child or to Lacey, if they hadn't already. That's so sad. You're beautiful. Yeah, no, that's why Lacey kept. How can you hide the cat and then claim it's because, yeah. I don't know if, they knew that it happened the day before, or like if Lacey was like, the cat's been missing since last night. I don't know if they knew all those details. I know, and I'm not trying to be dramatic, but just like you say, Trina, like, murderers, they always start off with animals, and that's really scary. And it's like super sus, the fact that he wanted to get Summer and Lacey to go out to the hotel in the middle of nowhere to see your family. And then any other time, they always brought all the kids with them. They always stayed at the parents' house. Let's see what else. Sorry, my comments are loading. You'll reap what you sow. This is cruel antisocial personality disorder. Well, the charges, he got recharged with it, but the charges ended up getting dropped. But let me make sure I word this correctly. Like when people get in trouble, they drop the charges, but it's still like in the background. So if he gets in trouble again, he can be recharged with it. I don't know the exact proper name for that term, but they're not completely disappeared, but they are dismissed for now. He got an underlying say K with him. Yep. She seems to attract broken man. It's sad case someone doesn't respect her enough to get what she's worth. I would force him getting serious mental. Yeah. Especially what he did to Spooky. This is so sad. Dead docket. They can pick charges back up. So it's not like going to be gone for good if he gets in any more trouble. And like I've asked sources close to Lacey, like, I don't know, it really seems like to me like he's on something. One person said they don't think he's on anything. Someone else said they think he's definitely on something because they knew that he dibbled and dabbled with things before. And I guess apparently how he was on the show, I guess he is not how he is in real life, and he's showing his true colors. I think another reason why they did dismiss the charges is because they would need more evidence, like Lacey's testimony. And, you know, we saw Lacey really trying to protect Shane on the show and not go into details about it. So I doubt Lacey showed up to court, would want to testify against him. Lacey and Shane and John all have an OnlyFans page. Oh, really? I know Shane said he deleted his, but he was trying to act like somebody scammed. Is John on OnlyFans now? I know John and Lacey were making contact. He lost. Yeah, that's why I feel like it's a lot more than just the mental illness. He's really been off the rails, and he just needs to give up on this whole rap career. Can you recap? I'm late. Well, I'm going to end the live here in just like a minute or two, and then you can go back and replay it. But pretty much we talked about everything that happened with Lacey and Shane on Christmas Eve and like the full context of everything that happened that. And we went into detail about the animal cruelty charges, what happened with the cat. I guess Shane had hurt the cat the night before, punched the cat when he was at home with the kids. And you're going to do that BS with the kids around, and then hid the cat on top of a cabinet, its lifeless body, and left it there overnight the next day and let everybody else look for the kid and just sat there. Like, who does that? He's definitely, and like for you to have no kind of empathy whatsoever, if you don't have empathy towards animals, and you're just like, I don't even know. Like, that's somebody, I love animals so much, and that just brought me to tears. Thank you, Amethyst. Yeah, everybody give this video a big fat like. I've been trying to upload this video all day. Like, literally, this video is taking over my whole day because YouTube kept demonetizing me. I cut out all the cuss words and anything that YouTube would demonetize me, and they kept demonetizing me. And I really wish YouTube would just like tell me like what's wrong with the video, why they demonetized it right then and there so I can fix it. But they said it could take up to 7 days for them to review my video. I'm like, girl, I don't got time. I guess YouTube's a girl, but I'm like, I don't got time for that. 7 days. And so I've been talking to one of Lacey's friends. I believe her name is Sarah, and she's going to come on my channel tomorrow, and she's going to talk about a lot more. She's going to come on my channel tonight, but then I had the issues with uploading this video and decided to do this live. And I wanted to make sure I did this live first so you guys can get the full context before I bring her on. So I think I'm going to have her on tomorrow at like 7 Central. I know, I'm such an animal lover, and I have a cat, especially like cute little kitten. That cat is so cute. And I saw pictures of the injuries to the head, and I'm not going to share them on my YouTube channel because if I haven't got this video demonetized already, I know I would get demonetized for sure. But the injuries to the cat were graphic. There's a huge gash on its head, and just so sad. But that's it for this video, guys. I just wanted to fill you guys in on all that. It's just super heartbreaking and super disappointed. I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Like I said, make sure you give this video a thumbs up after this video ends. Comment, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you guys all for tuning in. You guys are all the best. I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you guys all have a good night. Peace. And I just saw Amy. Did they drop the charge? They dropped the charges on him, but they're like, I don't know the name for it, but they're not fully dropped. Like, if he gets in any more trouble, they can recharge him with them. Never dangle a child in front of anyone. Yeah, I hate that too. But you guys all have a good night. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I think this is the biggest live I've ever done. 284. You guys are so awesome. So thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good night. Bye. Mwah.